gonna make some ribs, homemade style. All right, I got the ribs in the pressure cooker container here. I cut them in half because they're super long. Let's put in the seasoning. All right, just cut a whole onion in half. We'll put those in here. All right, I'll show you the ingredients here. I ran out of the good Sriracha. This is a different brand, but it'll have to work. We also got black vinegar. We got chili garlic sauce. Any brand soy sauce will work. I usually use Kikkoman. We have also garlic powder and black pepper as well. Let's mix all this stuff up. I'll have to be careful. Most of my bottles here don't have the safety spout, so it comes out quick. I'll try to do this one-handed while I'm filming, hopefully. Do the soy sauce here. Okay, maybe a little bit more soy sauce here. We'll get the ends. Ooh. Thought this had a stopper, but I guess not. So we just finished the black pepper. We'll put in the garlic powder now. Ooh. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay, I did find some leftover Sriracha, some of the good stuff. Okay, this is what the chili garlic sauce looks like. We'll go ahead and put a lot of the stuff on here. All this stuff's gonna mix up anyways once it starts pressure cooking. I usually use this to stir fry, but I did try it once on the ribs and it turned out great. Okay, I think that should be enough. It's been a while since I made this, but let's give that a try. All right, next is the Sriracha. Depends how spicy you like it. There is a lot of meat in here. I think it's like 3 pounds of ribs. So give that a try. I think that should be okay. And just for good measure, make sure it has plenty of flavor. I'm gonna pour a little bit more soy sauce. I think that should be good. All right, that's what it looks like out of the pressure cooker. Smells great. All right, so I'm just gonna glaze it with a little bit of hoisin sauce on the outside and put it in the oven just to crisp the outside a little bit. That's what the hoisin bottle looks like if you never bought it. All right, that's what it looks like with the little bit of glaze on there. Let's give it a try. Looks good. This goes great with rice. I put some of the au jus from the pressure cooked ribs from the pot there onto the rice. That'll make it extra delicious. Yeah, it looks pretty crispy with the glaze on there. Let's get it. All right, let's get these ribs. Okay, that's what the glaze looks like there. Looks pretty good. Let's give them a try. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Super tender. They're not fall off the bone like I like. I usually like them cooked, but I did put it in the pressure cooker for about 45 minutes. I think it's a little bit more than 3 pounds of ribs. Lots of flavor. The hoisin on the outside is kind of a sweet caramel flavor. It's a sweet sauce. A little bit spicy from the spicy garlic sauce and the sriracha. I think next time I'll cut up the ribs maybe into smaller sections instead of just 2 big ribs, or cut the ribs in half. Maybe I'll cut them into quarters. I'll try some of this rice. Okay. Yeah, that au jus is delicious. Actually afraid it'd be too salty with all the soy sauce to put in there, but actually I think I will put a little bit more next time. Not bad. Not as flavorful as it was last time, but it's been a while since I cooked these, so maybe a little bit more soy sauce, and then maybe cut them into quarters if you get a whole rack of ribs, and that way they can kind of lie down and soak up all that sauce while it's cooking. Okay. Not bad. I bet if I just lay in that sauce and the au jus maybe for about 20 minutes more, or definitely if there's any leftovers, I'll just leave them in the fridge overnight. And if it sits in that au jus, I'm sure it'll taste even better tomorrow. Not bad. I'll give it a 8.5, maybe a 9. I think what I'd do is cook it a little bit longer next time, so it's actually falling off the bone. And then, yeah, just cut it into smaller pieces. It's kind of lazy. Cut the ribs into smaller sections, and then that way it can kind of sit in there and soak up all those juices. All right, still pretty good. Thanks for joining, guys. Click on the next video.